I made it. Oh, I'm even 1 minute early if my timer is to be believed. I hope I'm not having any audio problems. If there's any problem with my audio, please tell me. I will be extremely grateful. I'm always grateful to have audio correction. So today we're continuing with more Doki Doki. This will be my third session of this game. Just a reminder, I am playing it blind. I picked this game purely on reputation. So I've heard about this game in terms of it's very beloved by a lot of people. It has a lot of fans. And apparently it's memorable. So knowing it by reputation alone, I've decided to venture into this. So far, we're about to start our third poem of this playthrough. We're aiming towards Natsuki. I think she's just super precious, and I have a thing for the psychos with pink hair, I guess. So we're gonna make the most of this. So welcome to my little space. It's a delight to have you with me sharing in this experience. I also have come armed with my own poem today. We've reached the point in the story where the girls have to present, or rather they've been strong-armed into presenting a poem in front of everyone for the school festival. So I'm gonna join in. I have produced my own poem just to take part. I don't want to be left out. So I'm gonna be joining in too. I've written my own silly poem. I'll be reading my poem after they're done reading theirs. Because I think it's more interesting to this, I don't want to set the bar too low with my own work before I start kicking off with theirs. So let's start getting good to go. Ba 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 ba. Here we are. Get out of the way of the screen. Time to get Doki Doki. Yatta! I am very excited. Okay. Log in. So this is Doki Doki Plus, just to clarify. I think probably you all knew that already. As you can see, there are things here I haven't looked at. I don't want to know. I've been avoiding spoilers. I am doing my absolute best to keep this as clean and sincere as humanly possible. It's not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. So in other words, me! I probably shouldn't be playing this game. As Ralph once said, I'm in danger. I do feel distinctly in danger. So, load game. Here's where we are. Da 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 da! So, more poetry. Whew. Before we get into that, I just have to say thank you again for being here. It's a delight to have Wheaties with me. Hi, No Money. Great to see you. Come back to see what an absolute disaster this is gonna be. It was my birthday yesterday, which is why I didn't stream yesterday. Normally I will be streaming on Sundays. So I was out. And here in the UK we had a bit of a heat wave yesterday, so I've ended up with quite a sore throat because I'm not used to being in warm environments. It's usually pretty wet and grey. So please excuse me if my voice goes a bit wonky or a bit funny. I do have a bottle of water. Thank you very much. Thank you. I am a hag plus number. I don't wanna talk too much about my age at the moment. So yeah, had a lovely day, but my throat is a little bit worse for wear, so please excuse me, I will do my best. So I am Emerentia Patronella Sheepie, EP Sheepie, and I am now starting officially the third poem of my blind three flu of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. You won't ask, thank you. No, really, it purely is just not everybody likes to know too much about the person behind the cute face. And as you can see, I have a very round, very cute face, even when I advance to egg. Now, let's begin. So we really impressed Yuri last time, which was just kind of incidental. This was purely, I just wanted to follow the advice given to me by School Goddess, because she really seems to know what she's talking about. She's the school idol, everybody loves her, she can do no wrong. Flawless goddess Monica. And she said, do something that's more you. And I figured I would do something not necessarily that's me, because me is basically just Natsuki. Anything cute and silly. But I would go full chaos alignment and just pick some really high energy, kind of unhinged sounding word options. So this time I think I'm gonna go back to trying to pick things that are perhaps cuter and seeing where this goes. So fun. We like fun. Fun is awesome. Bunny. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've ever told you. I'm a bun mama. I have two bunnies. One is a mini lop and he's really precious. And the other one is a Rex and he is mega soft and has the most awesome ears. They are my babies and I love them very much. You cannot beat a good bunny. Bunnies are the best. So we're gonna do bunny. Melancholy contamination time, chocolate charm, lust essence. Now being British English, the word poof has multiple connotations. Yeah. I don't know if that is the same globally, perhaps more universally, but I think that with that in mind, I would like to pick poof because I think it sounds cute, but also I don't want to potentially make anyone accuse me of anything, so let's pick joy. Yeah, I would generally say poof is an onomatopoeia, like something going poof into a cloud or something like that, right? But here in the UK, it can mean something quite derogatory. So I will just avoid that pothole. And, instead I will pick another onomatopoeia that I think is a lot more universally cute, which is boop, which is something I do to my bunnies. Boop their snoots. Boop boop. The word entropy has been in every single one I've noticed. I can't help noticing that. Oh, you looked it up. Yeah, I guess now you see why maybe I don't wanna push that too hard. Just in case. Don't wanna upset anyone. Unintentionally entirely, but all the same, we don't do upsetting people here. EP Sheepie is an equal opportunities happiness broker. And it's all about being joyful and happy. So we won't be doing words like entropy. or lazy. I think precious. Precious is a nice word. I often refer to people being cute as being precious. Something is precious. Baby animals are precious. Depression is something I want to avoid. I don't want depression or suicide. I also don't want to I don't want to advocate these things. Let's be happy. Let's be shiny. Oh boy, I'd be a terrible cute sheep if I didn't pick the word kawaii. Kawaii. Oh. Nibble secretive headphones happiness. I am an equal opportunities happiness broker. But I also really like the word nibble. See, this is all because I just started talking about my rabbits now. I'm just thinking about cute bunnies and things that bunnies do. Bunnies and rabbits, and sheep, we're all quite similar, you know. You know, we like to eat grass, we're quite fluffy, we molt, people make coats out of us. Yeah, we share a lot in common. I mean, I'd say my tail is quite round, quite fluffy, like a bunny tail too. I'm so close to being a rabbit, but I'm not. I'm a sheep. Bah. Bleep bleep. So nibble, super cute. They do. Do you not have sheepskin coats, sheepskin fleeces? It's a pretty standard thing here. As well as the old sheepskin rug that you put in front of the open fireplace in winter. It's a very classic mental picture. Oh, sparkle. Has to be sparkle. Massacre and dance being together feels kind of sketchy. Oh, you live close to the equator. You guys don't need particular equipment for cold weather then. That explains a lot. I'm quite envious. I wish I lived somewhere a little bit warmer. Lots of typhoons. Yeah. That's definitely a downside. Though I did grow up on the coast, granted, not anywhere in a typhoon place, but we used to get some absolutely gnarly storms. And I do kind of miss coastal storms. I don't think I would miss a typhoon, to be honest. You know, they can take people's roofs off and stuff. But there is something super just awe-inspiring about a really good thunderstorm with high winds, and you know, you see the waves crashing and the boats in the harbor rocking. Yeah, it kind of fills me with a sense of peace, strangely enough. Now, typhoons, I feel for you. I do feel for you. Typhoons are quite scary. Quite scary. Awesome. Another thing that's cute. Pure. Marshmallows are super cute. We like squishy marshmallows. Some of these word choices really do kind of give me an ick. The word fester is one of those words. You know, some people will tell you that there's just certain things they hear them, they can't stand them. A really common one for women is the word moist. Lots of people get a real visceral reaction to the word moist. I personally don't, for which I am grateful. But yeah, I do kind of feel that maybe fester is one of those for me. It's just that kind of a word. Marshmallow. Let's do marshmallow. Unrequited always gets followed by love. That's way too sad. unrestrained is kind of an awesome word because it can be followed by like something really creative and powerful, which I do like. But also, it's gotta be Bubbles. You ever watch Powerpuff Girls? Bubbles was like the sweetest cutie. Little ball of precious until she got angry. And if she was angry, it was real shit. Real shit time. Like, I kind of miss I kind of miss the Powerpuff Girls. It had some incredible moments, and it will probably never. There won't be anything quite like it again. We could do Doki Doki, just because the sound of a racing heart is really cute. Sugar is also very sweet and cute. Nah, Doki Doki has to be. Romance or Sunset Misery. Sometimes I look at this list and it almost feels like a pick the odd one out list. Again, I don't actually know the significance of these choices, apart from, to me, it seems like it's just a case of it helps you choose which of the potential girls to get closer to. But there is a part of me that wonders, could there be more to it? Maybe I'm overthinking it. I might be getting a bit deep. Sweet. Has to be sweet. Definitely strawberry. We love strawberries. Oh. This one I'm not sure. I think cheeks. Like, maybe this is just me, but when I think of cute, like, I think of something that I learned once from a friend, which is a Chinese expression, which is 肚肉肉, which literally means like, kind of like, to be like meaty. This idea of like pinchable cheeks. And that's like something that's really cute and precious. And I do associate cute things, like especially like babies with like round cheeks, pink cheeks. Even just like mascots. You know, like me, look at my cheeks. My cheeks are very round and very pink. That's like kind of do-do-do. Sort of territory. Yeah. So looking at these, I think probably heart. I like hearts. Many hearts. And along with the hearts, it's a toss-up between Rose and Candy. I think Candy is probably cuter. Yeah, okay, Candy. So last one now. Oh. Parfait, perhaps? Have you ever had a parfait? I love parfait. I did think about clouds, but I don't know, I gravitated, so I was like, that felt more right. Oh, parfaits are the best. I love a good parfait. It's really hard to find good parfaits where I live, actually. The UK is not like a parfait capital. We have lots of ice cream, of different varieties, but finding a good parfait is like striking gold. It's definitely less common. So let's pick parfait because that's definitely a dream item for me. Oh, Monica doesn't seem happy about this. This is not the start I was hoping for. Why are you displeased, Monica? I'm having to turn my game audio up a little bit, so please excuse me while I faff. There we go. Okay. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into you. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Wait, why is he saying that like that's not okay? I do feel like that's kind of rude. What's wrong with sounding like Sayori? Food is friends. Food is friends. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. I'm really appreciating that they've done their best to retain this joke that literally only works in the source language. I am wondering, like, is this something that Monica was English to begin with? Is that so? It's interesting though, because how do you understand that joke? Because I don't actually see it. I don't understand the Monica joke. My Japanese is not that good. But I appreciate that they've put it in there. Because it adds flavor, and I do like flavor. It's funny you say that. There's a few games that were released in English first, but weirdly do have like also a Japanese version. They look like classic Japanese VMs. But you know, I like that though. I like the idea that it's not becoming culture restricted, I guess. I appreciate that. Normalize these things more. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Yeah, it probably was to attract a larger audience. Marketing 101. Let's focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Oh? You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Ah, jeez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Now, when someone says they're fine, but they've got a 10,000 yard stare, they almost certainly aren't fine. Also, with regards to taking a step back a sec, talking about the made it to attract a larger audience, that's something I probably can talk about to a degree. I won't do that right now. It might be something for another stream if it sounds interesting, but I have experience working in video game localization and translation. And it's something of specialism of mine. So that's something, if you wanted a crash course in the hows and the whys and the whos, I can probably go there. But it's a very interesting topic, but not everyone wants to hear about it, and a lot of people get real heated when it comes to talking about video game localization, especially when it's video games that are translated from Japanese, weirdly specifically Japanese, into English. Oh, good, another translator. It is nice to have someone else in here too who understands. So yeah, web novel localization is a whole other beast though, for real. I've done some manhwa manga translation and literature translation, but these things, yeah, they're all very different. They all have their own challenges. But yeah, it's definitely something that I'd love to chat about at some point. But now probably not the right moment. But yeah, look forward, we can do that. So yeah. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Sheepie! What's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, EP. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, EP. Oh wow, is she really... Classroom queen, school goddess. Why would you be so blunt about that? I mean, this is good practice. It's definitely good to just be direct with people, but I sort of feel like, ooh, if someone told me straight up that my friend isn't talking to me because maybe it's because of me, I would start to panic. I think I'd start to panic. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? How indeed. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Me too, me too, me too. I want to be a ray of sunshine too. See, further proof that I absolutely must pick Sayori next time I do this. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, EP. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Bombshell. Bombshell. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do? What do I know anyway? I mean, 10 out of 10 for sweeping it under the carpet effort. Respect that. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget about what I said. I'll try and talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet, I can't hear anything from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible what to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Oh, he's being forced to examine his own feelings. This is a big step for a guy who, what feels like just a couple of days ago, probably it's a little bit longer in game time, but a couple of days ago was just calling Sayori annoying. And being generally quite mean about her, actually. Like, I'm not sure he deserves Sayori's tears. I don't know, I desperately want MC to redeem himself. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you! Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. Assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. Ooh, that's quite the reaction from Natsuki. She doesn't seem happy or pleased or sympathetic to the cause. She just seems a bit dismayed. Possibly even pissed off. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needs you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Whoa, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I mean, kind of. I'm not sure I totally agree with Natsuki on this one. But yeah. I mean, that's kind of reasonable to respect somebody's need for space. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Okay, first of all, the lady doth protest too much, and second, MC is doing way too much to try and push the issue here that we're just friends. Like, it's okay. Chill. Girls and boys, we can be friends. You know? There's no, like, we're not in infant school anymore, right? We're not in elementary school. It's not like, ugh, girls and boys, you know, they're icky. Jeez. If you're fine, then let's just hurry and get started already. Yeah. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. Handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's a very, very subtle way of saying, I don't give away my stuff to just anyone, so you're important. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? The absolute delight when she said that, the many question marks. Oh, she's so sweet. Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. Ah, the chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Oh, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it. Oh, the top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. Okay, so real talk, as a legit short person, big up short people, shout out to short stacks, hi. You are seen, you're noticed, you're loved. I too am not of the tall person variety. When stuff is on a shelf above my head and I standing on my tippy toes, still cannot reach it. That is grounds. That is grounds for I'm now gonna collapse onto the floor and cry in a ball until someone taller like helps me. Not cool. Not a cool way to like deal with short people. I am just below average for the UK. I'm below average for the UK. I don't know how I stack up against the rest of the world though. I seem to recall that I was a fair bit taller than the average in like some places, but certainly not here in merry old England. But yeah, there's a lot of shelves I can't reach, and I feel Natsuki's frustration and embarrassment in my pure soul. I guess English people are tall comparative to perhaps like East Asia and Southeast Asian average heights. But we are on average shorter than like a lot of Europeans and the North American population as well. So that we're kind of somewhere in between. We're certainly not the tallest of the white peoples, the Caucasian folks. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head, and that hurts. That real hurts. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Oh no, this is too real. This really has been me. This has definitely been me. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. You organize that shit so that it looks aesthetic. Hold on, I need to say it again. Aesthetic. We love aesthetics here. Oh, Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsed stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself! Man, that delivery really came from the heart. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Again, this feels very relatable. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips touch the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn, as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. The less than more that face! That's so cute! I love less than more than faces. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fallen, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. Honestly, I've been there. I've done that. I've been on the box. I've nearly fallen from the box. I have been on my absolute tippy toes on the box. And used the very, 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 very tips of my fingers, tips of my nails, whatever will reach to claw at whatever it is I'm trying to get to. Anything to avoid asking someone tall enough to reach sensibly to do it for me. I know the struggle of not being able to reach, and it's so embarrassing. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me, out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. I really hope she sat on it and rode it across the floor like, wee! I know that's what I would have done. It's a little dangerous, since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ush! Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances on her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. He's wishing he had popcorn. Oh, hello, Antori! Hello! Nice to see you again! Yes, we are continuing. And, I've just been sharing in Natsuki's very, very real struggles of being someone who is not very tall trying to reach a top shelf. It very much resonates. I feel very seen by this scene. Oh, that pure face of embarrassment and desperation. I know this so well. There we go. See? I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Ooh! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back. I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Or, I'm just saying, okay, what if Natsuki seriously did think this through? I mean, I have to give MC some credit here for, like, averting his eyes, but also, I have been a teenager I have flirted. These things, you know, it can be intentional. But yeah, once she realizes I'll be dead. What? Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Write that down for the court. Hello, police? This one right here. Natsuki wraps her— yes, sorry. Heavy. Hey, Ebi, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry up and take this. Huh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Uh-oh. 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 Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she's just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. Uh-oh. Okay. Confirmed 4. Probably wasn't intentional, and I now feel like a very bad person. I'm not! I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up! Go away! Get out! But I'll do it myself! The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. Yeah, I feel like this is going very, very south. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Oh god, no. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you! Crunch. Crunch, crash. How do I can't fully that, I don't think. But I think you're right. I think I'm 100% about to get my ass kicked. Oh, why? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. It's kind of a good thing that wasn't the other way around. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ugh. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Ugh. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Huh? Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross, gross! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? Sicko! Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly appears in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez! Sorry. Okay, but she doesn't seem very sorry. You know? Like, she thinks this is very kind of funny. Do you think that we were just set up? I think class goddess, school goddess, is trying to set us up. That seemed a bit... She doesn't seem that upset, does she? It's like your most recent club member is a total perv. So I hope you're happy. I didn't! Somehow, it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know. Don't worry, Tilda. Oh, we've had our first Tilda of the session. There definitely seem to be less Tildas, like, so far than there were earlier on. Honestly, Monica doing the absolute most, smoothing things over with Sayori, like, and setting us up for an intimate moment with Natsuki is doing work, absolutely doing work. Oh yeah, Sayori definitely has the lion's share of the Tildas. So there's gonna be a lot of singing going on, I guess, when I do Sayori's route. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. No! My... Huh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that were scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Huh? That sounds really strange, coming from Natsuki. What do you mean that sounds strange? She's clearly in a very vulnerable moment, and she's complimenting you. Be flattered. Be flattered. Don't be weirded out, MC. Come on. Cute girl is saying a nice thing to you. Relish it. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. Okay, newsflash. As a human being nice is the least anyone can do. Yeah. It's sad to think that she has no friends. See, I don't think that she's necessarily mean. I think she's just kinda tsundere. Like, she acts like she doesn't care about people and wants to push people away, but I think it's a defense mechanism, you know. I don't think she's mean. I think she's lonely. I want to help her. I want to bring her some sunshine. Hello, Gustavo. Hello. Nice to meet you. We're doing a first blind playthrough. I've never played this before. Playing on reputation alone. I don't know anything. I don't know any spoilers. I appreciate the read. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna make the best of this. I'm determined to make the girls as happy as I possibly can. So let's go. Super cute. We're on a mission to make people happy. Let's go. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. It would be my pleasure, is what he means, I hope. Because, my lady, it is my pleasure. You precious pink bean. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. Low blow? Making an assumption that her taste wasn't good? Come on now. She's a pink-haired cutie. Guaranteed good taste. 1 for 1. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share our poems again. I will also be sharing a poem. Yes, me. I spent a wholesome time on this poem. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. Because I put my heart into it. I did. I have to be as committed as the girls are. We're all in this together. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. You even sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you! Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Who should I show it to first? I mean, Natsuki absolutely has been having a horrible time. Sayori seems kind of away with the fairies. Like, I know that in the last play segment, she asked me if I would walk home with Yuri if Yuri asked me. And she wasn't seemingly too unhappy that I said I would, because, you know, if someone asks you to walk home with them, I mean, why would you say no? It's just polite. But Sayori's been a bit funny since then. She's been a bit off. But I feel like I've seen Natsuki cry, and my heart is bleeding for her. I absolutely have to give to Natsuki. Oh, I love these emotes. Precious emotes. Yeah, having seen Natsuki cry, I think I should maybe read it to her first and see what she has to say. Yuri won't like it because I picked the things that I liked from the poem, me personally, which are very cutesy things, and she's kind of into that horror dark vibe. Monica, I really just cannot figure out. She's the school goddess. I don't know what else to say about her. Everything she does is perfect. I don't think anything I write will ever be up to her standard, so let's do Natsuki first. Since she's feeling a bit tender after everything, I kinda want to spend a bit more time with her. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way round. You're trying to impress me? Obviously! You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Oh, the truth comes out. The competing edge. Yeah, for real. The competing edge. She really wants to be better than Yuri. So these two are very much chalk and cheese. And yet I kind of feel like they have the potential to be like amazing friends. But are just so caught up in whatever's going on in the back of their heads. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you! Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then, the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. Oh, she's so flustered! Oh! That is just unadulterated levels of adorable. Cannot deal. I have to use the bathroom! Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. I mean, it felt rather more like she just ran off. Girl bailed. She heard what she wanted to hear and got frightened. I think I just came on too strong. I'm sorry. Come back. Hey, P. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! Also, why was that the first thing you thought? Please. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Hmm? Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. Yeah, he can't possibly tell her that he wants to be impressing another girl. I mean, maybe she'll lose interest in him if that happens. Dun dun dun. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a whole lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Evie? Cheating? What do you mean by that? What does she mean by that? That was a very loaded statement, and yeah. Okay. That was a weird thing to say. Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. No, same MC. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course! I liked it! You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Epi wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Well, to be fair, MC, you did just tell her it was specifically to impress her, and now you're going to share it with everyone else. It feels a bit invasive, right? I think I would find that a little bit invasive. You know, like if you write a love poem, for example, for someone, and you give it to them, and then they're flattered, you don't then take it off them and say, right, okay, I need to show it to everyone else now. Pretty weird thing to do. Pretty weird thing to do. Okay, well, I think EP is done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist, Tilda. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Oh, never mind. Maybe I'm reading into this too much, but I really feel like Monica is almost like a date broker. Like, she seems to be trying real hard to get me with, well, everyone? I don't know, maybe, perhaps I'm just taking, perhaps she is just super nice and I'm just taking too much from this. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess EP is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. Not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Oh, here we go. Oh, damn. Okay, the poems are getting much longer now. They are seemingly like, almost doubling in size every single time. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Ooh, this one actually feels a bit more abstract than previous ones. Leave your memories in a footprint trail. Something about that line feels quite poignant and intentional. Every part has 4 lines except for this final one. It's almost like it's been cut short. If you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I see. I actually don't... I'm not entirely sure what she's going for there, so I'm intrigued. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later? Yeah, well... It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. This has very like, don't like you or anything, silly boys energy. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. So having read Tanatsuki, she was very happy with what we wrote and has seemingly stolen our poem. As for what she wrote, she wanted to write about something positive, she says, but that poem didn't feel positive at all. In fact, it really felt like she was very sad in that poem. Maybe something went over my head. Perhaps I just perhaps I missed the point. I'm not a literary critic. I'm a sheep. But just reminding you. Bleep bleep. But yeah, that... She says it was meant to be happy, but it didn't feel happy. So yeah, remains to be seen. So she said that her and Yuri had specifically agreed a topic to write together, so I think we should probably do Yuri next, so that we can kind of compare the two. Maybe it will also help me to understand what exactly it was that Natsuki was trying to convey if I see what Yuri has written, if it's about the same topic. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Sheepie. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. Huh? What for? I feel like I kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Okay, I thought that... I didn't expect her to feel so completely and utterly overcome. I don't know if this is good or bad. I feel strangely guilty. I feel like I've done something wrong. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I didn't mean to upset you. I'm sorry, Yuri. Yuri buries her head into her arms and on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? I have to admit, I'm curious about this. Being disliked. Yuri. What does she mean, disliked? Is this why Yuri and Natsuki have kind of got the same problem going on? Like, they both seem to think that everybody hates them. I don't hate you. I don't hate any of you. I think you're all precious beings. You're precious beings and you deserve to be loved. I will love you. Not this playthrough, but... I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Huh? Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Well, that's really ominous. So, Sayori was not happy today. Well, not happy, but she was kind of away with the fairies. And Natsuki cried. And now Yuri is all upset. Like, everyone except, well, seemingly, except School Goddess, is in a bad mood. And I don't know if it's something I've done, or is it something else? Was my poem literally just that bad? For real, right? Who knew dating was so difficult? You know? I didn't realize that there was so much of a minefield to overcome. Oh, I still have Monika's poem to read though, so maybe that one will be more positive. Maybe Monika won't hate me, I hope, after she reads my poem. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say would only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a bit better. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, I said Monika, we're gonna do Sayori last this time. So she started out the day in a bad mood. So I fear for what's coming. So Monika, let's go. Hi, EP. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. That was a bit of a nudge. Bit of a nudge there. It will make me happy. Go on, do it, do it, do it, do it. Make me happy. Make me happy, MC. Not an ounce of pressure. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. And once again, this poem, even longer than the previous one. Okay. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Yeah, wow. Okay, very deep. I wonder, is she the lady who knows everything? Just because I said before, I'll say this again. It really feels like she is the school goddess. She's the class queen. She is probably a school council member. Even though that hasn't been brought up, but she seems like the type, you know? She seems to have everything. She's clearly an excellent student. She started playing the piano, apparently, having piano lessons pre-class, so nice and early in the morning, so she clearly does a lot that's constructive with her time. But I'm not your legend does not exist. But if she is... If the lady who knows everything is the legend, and she is the lady who knows everything, is she basically saying she doesn't exist? Because she clearly does. We're in the classroom. Well, maybe it's more metaphorical than that. Maybe it's like the concept of her doesn't exist. Maybe it's more like what you think I am isn't real. There's a lot of food for thought right there. A lot of food for thought. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yes, MC, agreed. Absolutely. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Okay, but let's dial it back a bit. You mean one-dimensional, not two-dimensional. What? What? I mean, we're not one-dimensional or two-dimensional. We're people. We're 3D. We're three-dimensional. I know, I understand that it's like, you know, the saying, you know, to not be a one-dimensional individual, but that's a weird mistake to make. It's a weird mistake to make. Why would you say that? Because, I mean, they're 2D, obviously. Because there are assets. Anyway. Again, I might be overthinking it. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. That's another thing that's bothering me about Monica. I understand that she's the club president, but the way that she gives advice and has a labeled, you know, this is my tip. This is today's writing tip. Like, it's like having a poetic version of fucking Microsoft Windows, like Microsoft Word Clippy, offering me advice. It's that same kind of very friendly, well, how about, do you need help with this? It's a bit weird. It feels more like... It feels like I'm being guided through a tutorial or something. Thanks for listening! Tilda! Wow, that was informative, kind of. So now, Sayori, I want to say it's more like I've been saving the best to last, but it's actually that I have been dreading this. I think I upset her yesterday, well, in-game, with my remark about walking home with Yuri. She's come in today, excuse me. Sorry about that, coughing. She's come in today, kind of spaced out, which is, you know, more than usual. She's already a bit of an airhead. But yeah, she's acting really out of character and something's up. And as our longest friend, or as MC would say, the annoying person I have known the longest, I'm kind of feeling a sense of trepidation about upsetting her. It's nice, I guess. Sayori is a precious being. I adore her, and I am terrified of making her cry. I don't want to make her cry. She's so wholesome. She's such a precious being. come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Okay, MC straight up lied. That is a lie. Yes, he did write it for someone specifically. Or rather, we wrote it for someone specifically. Maybe that's not really what I meant, though. But it's alright. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good! Tilda. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, EP. Sayori. The fact she's saying that with a smiling face, and I'm so sure that she's just keeping a brave face for me. Oh, you are too good for MC. You really are. He doesn't deserve someone who's so sweet and endures being called horrible names and being treated like a substandard dating option just because you have known each other a long time. I'm gonna make this girl happy eventually. She deserves it. She deserves all the happiness. Literal ray of sunshine. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a bit tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! Tilda. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. That is legit the best sound. I'm a mega hardcore Final Fantasy fan, so that warms my cockles. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Tilda. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I'm not convinced that she was humming as cheerfully as it sounds like. That didn't feel good. That felt distinctly not good. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? We're actually not. No, I have my own poem to share. As promised, I said I'd be taking part in the poetry. So, I also have a contribution today. Ta-da! I hope it's legible. So this is my poem. So I'm gonna get all big and proud. This is EP's 5 minutes of fame. I'm gonna be literati. I hope I impress you all. Have to read it in the same professional reading voice too. Doki Doki. Little ray of sunshine, my daily morning joy. Ball of fuchsia thunder, so easy to annoy. Perfection so embodied, charming beyond compare. Whispering umber temptress, alluring in despair. The future so uncertain, perceptions veiled in smiles. I wonder if you'll love me, with my impish, sheepish wiles. Yeah, the crowd goes wild. There's so much applause. My poem is definitely the best one. It's so deep. What could it be meaning? I exist on a whole other plane of existence. Thank you, thank you. I am here all week. And I will be coming again with another poem next time. Let's put that one away now. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I contributed, I did the thing. So, getting back to the professionals now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Professional Poetry Hour is coming soon. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Okay, but I'm with the girls on this one. There is a definite feeling that a very ominous air is in the room right now. And I'm feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit unnerved by this. The fact that Sayori has gone home, I don't feel good about this. Don't feel good about this at all. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not round. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! Oh, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's feeling alright. Seriously, of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! Wow, so... They all thought that we were dating anyway, I guess? Or, I don't know, maybe that's just the impression that was being given off? MC, clearly not happy about that. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Aww. That curious expression from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys! I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Yeah, it doesn't feel the same, Antari. It's kind of... It's lacking. It's lacking in sunshine. Definitely. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all! You're the most talented person here, you know. Oh no, she's really upset. No. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I'll never gave Sayori enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Oh, that may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Oh, thank God, we've given her something that makes her excited. I was genuinely concerned that she was also going to bail and go home early or something, and that gradually everyone was just gonna go away. 100%. I'm here for the celebration. I'm so glad she's staying. I'm so glad we found something she wants to do. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, EP. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It will probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. The way she just glanced away, like, you could help me. Maybe, possibly. Go on, pretty please, do it. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. EP may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Oh my god, we're... War. This is war. War is beginning. Are you team pink or are you team purple? Because right now, Monica is just kind of standing back and letting these two go. I feel very much like I'm stuck in the middle of something here. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for EP to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys! let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to EP to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Okay, now it's a three-way war. I have never felt so desirable. Like, everybody's fighting over me. Ah, I'm so loved. I'm so loved. And I will return that love tenfold, I promise. They love me. Oh, I feel blessed. Blessed, genuinely. Even Monica's down. And I mean, she is school goddess. She could choose anyone, including the teachers and the janitor. And she is looking at us with pleading eyes. Truly a turnout for the books. Maybe not the janitor. I have to say janitors in famously, I guess, kind of don't get the best like reputation. I'm assuming the janitor isn't like some like exceptionally elderly fellow in like a jumpsuit. But yeah, you gotta love the cuties. Oh, a possum in my bins! You've swum a long way. All the way to the UK. Lovely to have you here. Hello. Nice to meet you. Time to start getting to the end of this segment. Oh wow, even Monica's involved. EP, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Wow. Literally asking, putting all the pressure on a teenage boy to choose which hot girl, which incredibly attractive, talented, sweet young woman to spend an entire weekend with. It's been a morning and a half for sure, Possum. I mean, if you swam all that way, defo. But otherwise, I hope it's improving. Here, I'm gonna give you some love. Let's do. I've always been a fan of this whole like. Do you like maids? Do you guys like maids? Do you like Japanese maids? Do you like maid cafes? I've been to a few. Let's put our hands together in a heart shape, and say it with me now. This is gonna make everybody happy. Moe, kyun. Everybody is now immediately full of love and joy, and that's what's happening. There is love for everyone. Love for you all. I mean, an ordinary possum can't swim that far, but you sure did. Which, honestly, incredible. The Olympics is on. I can see you've been inspired. We love a bit of inspo. I'm here for the inspiration. And I'm trying desperately to be inspired by these cute girls who are inspiring me to be even cuter. I have to be the cutest, eepiest of the sheepiest. I am a Marentia Patronella Sheepie. I'm an extremely qualified grass eater. And I'm here to love every single one of these girls. As long as they'll let me. I think I've already made Sayori hate me. Oh no! Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Oh no, guys! Pressure! Pressure, pressure. I have always said, when I started this, that the first girl that I wanted to like, to fully riz was gonna be Natsuki. I want to romance Natsuki. I think that she's adorable. I'm kind of into the psycho pink-haired look. I like that she's a bit grumpy and aloof, and she has such adorable... It makes her adorable moments even more adorable. It's so sickly sweet and incredibly precious, and although I do feel like I am gonna hate myself for not choosing Sayori. I will do that again. I'll do that in future. I'll do Sayori in future, but today I think I have to pick Natsuki. Even though I can't lie, Monica is like tempting. But yeah, Natsuki. Let's go. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry! Baking is a ton of fun! You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. Oh man, the guilt tripping is real! Why? I feel so... I feel so aggrieved by that. It feels like there needs to be like a womp womp womp. Just because she's low-key been kicked to the curb and now she's making me feel bad about it. Like, I am sorry, Yuri. I am sorry, and I am sorry, Monica. Really, I am, but this time it has to be about Natsuki. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. Oh, 100% sorry for Sayori. But she's not here! I have to say sorry to her, like, in person. I hope that she at least appears before I finish today's stream so I can apologize to her face and feel like I'm at least grasping that ounce of decency that MC desperately needs. So, that's everything, right? Is there anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome! I don't really think that counts. What about you, EP? Me? Oh, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me! Way to show a lack of enthusiasm, MC, come on. Like, these 3 cute girls are doing this with you. Sayori as well, I pray, when we progress forward a bit. You know? Where's your enthusiasm? You should be absolutely delighted. Man, these girls are wasted on MC. For real. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Actually true. Completely true. She probably does feel underappreciated and a bit isolated. She seems to think everyone hates her, but then so does Natsuki. Which is why really these two girls just need to like cut out the middleman and like start dating. You know? Because they are clearly perfect for each other. Yeah, Natsuki does some good baking. Seriously good baking. Like, the fact that she brought nice things for us to eat the first time we came to the club was super nice, and everybody loved them, so I appreciate the domestic goddessery on display. Having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during performances. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. Oh! She's so sweet. I'm so glad she finally said something encouraging to Yuri, because these two could so be best friends. They could so be best friends. And they clearly... Granted, they're chalk and cheese, but opposites attract, you know? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, I want to... I want to unite all of the girls in equal appreciation. That would be awesome. But obviously, I'm not necessarily allowed to do that yet, if at all. But we'll see, I guess. At the very least, we'll do the rest in future. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. We appreciate Sayori in this club. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out of the door as they chat to each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally could have gotten home and realized you didn't have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. Imagine failing this hard to get a girl's number or email or WhatsApp or anything. Like, geez. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. I just kind of gotta admit, I don't really understand the difference between having a boy over at your house or you being at the boy's house. If it's still just the two of you, I mean, you're still alone? Doing cooking? Possibly? Cooking, baking, etc. Surely. She's very flustered. What else could we do? Well, my dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. So I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. I see. Her dad, not okay with this. No, she's not home alone. I guess I'm used to that trope of, for some reason, so many characters in JRPGs and visual novels having absent parents of some sort and just living alone, so I just made the incorrect assumption that for some reason she'd have the apartment to herself or something. Dear me. That's egg on my face. Mistake. What a mistake to make her. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So, you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like that in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Oh, she's so cute! She's never done baking with anyone else before! Ah! We're gonna be the first person she bakes with! That's really special! I love that my first pseudo date is like genuinely excited about cooking with me. That's really cute. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Antori. Like, Sayori is probably just chilling with her video games and like kicking back. I hope that she's not too much of a neat though, because in my head I am kind of seeing an awful lot of trash and bin bags like that are full up just like all over the room. Empty cans and unwashed food bowls and plates. Like that's a level of neat that's too far. Borderline hikikomori levels. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Dude, you forgot to read with her. Man, MC is, like, so absent-minded. He promised that we'd read, and we didn't. I feel like she's gonna remember that, you know. I can't believe this. Natsuki is gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening if we're outside school. More than that, She told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Make something happen? Excuse me. Sometimes MC sounds like a legit creep. Maybe I'm being unfair. Am I being unfair? What do you think, guys? Is that unfair of me? Like, I do understand the excitement of having someone over, but the thing is, they're not, like, dating yet, and they are, like, young teenagers. It's kind of weird to, you know, barely know someone. You've met each other, like, a few times in school at a club, and it sounds like you're trying to force something to happen between you. I don't know, it sounds a bit creepy to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get her in my house alone, and then I'm gonna make something happen. You know? It just doesn't quite vibe with me, I guess. Maybe it's more innocent than it sounds. I hope. Is it too early for that? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, MC. Stop. Just stop. Or I'll call the visual novel police. Honestly, the MC is kind of like a shitty person. I'm sorry. Ugh. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it, so I'm gonna masturbate furiously. No, he didn't say that, I'm sorry. But I feel like that's implied. Seriously, can't wait. Well, it's already Sunday. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. It's already Sunday, and I should have finished this stream 12 minutes ago, so I think that this is a good place to stop. I'm sorry, you've literally just got here, and now I'm going. I'm so sorry. Originally, I was gonna be doing streams on Wednesday that were for rhythm gaming, but I'm having some issues with audio volume, like audio balancing, and also copyright, which I'm sure is an issue lots of you are very familiar with. So I'm gonna carry on with this instead. And if anybody does have suggestions for things they'd rather see me do in between times to break up things, I am 100% open to suggestions. I am Sheepie. You can find me by that name on just about every social media channel. You're more than welcome to reply to any of my random nonsense with that info. So I'll be here again on Wednesday. Wednesday coming at 2 o'clock, same time. And after that, I will also be streaming on Sundays, 12 to 2 British Standard Time, always, or British Summer Time. Because it's summer here, not that you would know it. We have storms today. But actually that's kind of nice, because it was so unbelievably hot yesterday. And I'm English, I'm not made for heat. It's so hot. Anyway, thank you all for coming. You are amazing. You are the wonderfulest bleaties that the smallest of small, fluffy eggs could ever hope for. Once again, I am an egg. Sheep are hatched from eggs, just a reminder. And I sincerely look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much, and I look forward to carrying on with this. I'm really keen to see where this goes. So thank you for everything. I am Sheepie, and I will see you on Wednesday at 2. Bye bye!